Ransom got that sauce in it.
You know I get that. So maybe if I'm not too far, hey, let's link up, look it. I wanna know you more, let's become daddy. If you be the mom, make I be daddy. You know I give that. All those other babes, they are not for me. But baby girl, I know that you don't.
100 episodes is amazing, especially working with you, the fans, the community. Unreal, 300 episodes.
In the studio, working on records, we always play 2K. But I remember when I first got introduced to the park, you able to meet new people online, and I think that's when it really began. Like, I was like, okay, I can play this. I could really rock with this. This park is gonna be fire.
All of these things are just from me picking up a controller and saying, hey, I want to play video games. Nobody's going to say that I can't do this. Nobody's going to call me weird for doing this. Nobody's going to say that I'm out of place. This is me, and this is who I am. And I like video games. I'm never going to stop loving playing video games. It's always going to be my hobby.
Welcome to a new episode.
We're the land of the free and the home.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Chris Webber. And here's what the Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Thursday, and nothing.
Good evening.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Gordon out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Levine is out there with Ball. And it's Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Williams at the 4. Here's Wall.
Oh, see that?
John Wall.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Ball finds Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan passes to Levine. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gordon. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
That lightning quick release. Gordon catching and firing perfectly. You can't go like that.
Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It's stolen by DeRozan. One-on-one here. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
I want to say, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win.
That's good.
He's all about team success right now.
One shot.
Looking for that elusive chip.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
On the wing, Green. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Ball from long range. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. And Wall kicks to Gordon. Driving the lane, and DeRozan sends it back. Williams finds Levine. Fernando pulls it in. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
DeRozan for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
To the middle. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got his second bucket.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Houston. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Schroeder looking around. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. He gets that one.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
And there is the whistle. He goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
19 seconds left in the first quarter.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Here's White. Offline with his three. 1 second left. And no good. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Houston on top, up 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Porter. And it's Christopher in at small forward. Here. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Houston in the lead. Outside Porter. There's the drive. White with the defensive effort. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
So that could change right here.
Trying to get open is Thompson.
Takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. It took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Williams dishes to Levine over Gordon. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 5 points so far. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Oh, he's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former Sixth Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
1:41 left to play in the first half. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's White. Those three-pointers off the mark. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Ball finds Levine. There's Williams. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Ball against ball. On the wing, Eric Gordon over Levine. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. And stolen by Gordon. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Green with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. White looking around. Pass the ball. From downtown, drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting his shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. And a chance now.
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm looking at the Bulls. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball.
And that's a wrap with the third.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Ball. And it's Levine in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Tate gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Ball from long range. No good there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Wall. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. So for the Bulls, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Porter's checked in for Houston. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Martin's checked in for Houston. And there's Green on the assist by Martin. Green's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Count that one.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
The Rockets trail. To the inside. Here's Fernando.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 men.
And LaVine with the slam.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. LaVine has a knack for making the defense look flash.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true. If I see 100 people, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true, but it's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. You know he's going to sacrifice his body.
Third personal foul.
White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Coming onto the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the paint, here's Christopher, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Driving in. Green breaking loose, and he gets the bucket. Caruso's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
51 seconds left to play in the third.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. The Rockets also changing it up. Tate, he's checked in for Martin. And John Wall subbed in for Porter. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Tate. The 7-footer falls. Tate's only got 8 points. Chicago trails by 4. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 assists in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. There's the pass to Ball. Here's White. And the Bulls, another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate out there with Green. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Wall, and it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And it's DeRozan missing. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Back to White to take the lead. They get it back. And Vucevic gets to DeRozan. Here's White. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And for Houston, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on the other.
This shows Wall's leadership. One of the top assist guys in the league. Year after year after year.
Chicago calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out.
Thank you, David. DeRozan against Green. 6 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine kicks to Williams. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Jacks up a 3. Green with the rebound. Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. And it's Gordon missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Here's Wall. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turned an easy shot into a very tough one. Even when the D is playing off of a mid-range jumper, shouldn't be the shot that
Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 4. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Launches a 3. Again, LaVine missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
LaVine dishes to DeRozan. Back to LaVine. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Connects from downtown.
Oozing with confidence right now. You gotta love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Green up on top. Guarded by Levine, and it's Green. Missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear you, fans.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Green. From deep three-point range, and it's Gordon missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. Oh, we see a lot of this now.
So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
I'm on some boss. Back of the 7 on some boat. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gonna cost you. Pull up to your... I your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some ones. Cash money came back, now with my son and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you was rocking the Gumby fade. Up my gut with this ice and lemon. Big VL if you a renegade. No, this ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddie.
To a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Man, I've waited a long time to say that again.
Yes, welcome back, LD2K.
Brian, they're all over you.
I know. I'm gonna cut. Brian, hit me. Woo! Let's go. Let's go.
Chris.
Defense can't stop that. Christina Manning is on fire.
Good ball. Yes. That's a bad way. That was so.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us and a chance. Hey, Allie.
VA Technology.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Mikhailuk in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Zach LaVine out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas. Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Vucevic. And the basket by DeRozan. And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
B.A. Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Levine against Trent. And he gets the bucket.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Now here's Trent. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Van Vliet against Ball. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And a missed layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Levine attacking.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 so far. Barnes against Williams. Barnes, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Van Vliet misses. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Ball outside. Pass to Levine. He drops it from range. Levine's got 9.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And the basket by Trent.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Toronto trailing. Here's Mikhailuk. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And the dunk by DeRozan.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now here's Van Vliet. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Trent from long range. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Shot on the wing. They get it again.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Green out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the 2-guard. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Chris Boucher out there with Achua. And it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. Caruso with the bucket. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
He buries it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Toronto shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Trent outside. Here's the 3. Pure from three-point range. Trent's got 11 points.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred VanVleet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Trent. Ball finds Levine. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Barnes, here's Siakam. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
From going undrafted to signing an $85 million contract, Van Vliet has not taken his foot off the gas, Smitty.
Tremendous work ethic, BA. Always focused. He has range now, and you love watching him use his body and skill to convert at the rim.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. The 3 from Barnes. That shot is off. Stolen by Siakam. Inside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard, using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Levine, that one's good.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Down low, here's Siakam. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
To the inside, stolen by Siakam. In transition, here they come. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Siakam. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Ball passes to Williams. Here's Levine for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Van Vliet. Over Ball, and the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
A good shooter who can operate at different speed. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper. Patrick Williams, he's a great defender right out of the gate. He knows right where to go and how to position himself.
He's off on the first. Caruso, he's checked in for White. Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Mikhailuk. He hits the second from the line. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Pass to Ball. Back to Levine. Shoots over Barnes. And that one's long.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
From 11 feet away. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Levine. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Here's Barnes. No good that time. Nice D from Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Here's Caruso. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Raptor substitution.
Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. Hit a couple from downtown.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. Well, for Chicago. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're running the offense beautifully for this one, working for good looks. Confidence in the sky high. So it'll be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq. And that does it for our halftime show.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's LaVine in at the 2. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Pass to Barnes. Over Williams. And the Raptors get it back. Siakam, that's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Now DeRozan. There's the 3. The shot, no good. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Siakam's got 10 points.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Man, they pick up 2.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half. Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Pass to Trent. Van Vliet up top. Here's Mikhailuk. And here's Siakam. Trent outside. Back to Siakam. Takes a 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Siakam. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Williams. And Toronto also making a switch. Young, he's checked in for Trent. Van Vliet against Ball. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Young. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Young's got his first 2 points.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. Let's see if the rest of their game follows suit.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
To the paint. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's Ball with a three. Hits the three-pointer. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Home team foul.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing and has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
And the Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Achua comes in for Young. And Boucher subbed in for Barnes. And it's DeRozan missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Pass to Birch. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Van Vliet outside. 2 on the clock. Doesn't go that time.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Precious Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Kim Birch. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. Drills it from deep. And the Bulls lead by 6.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Here's Mikhailuk. They get it back. Birch. Thompson with some nice D.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
Well, you look at Levine, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Williams is checked in for Green. The Raptors also with a sub. Trent, he's checked in for Birch. And the basket by Trent.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
It's White with a drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow, coming off the drive, Kobe White just flies up to the rim. Nothing the defense could do there.
Boucher outside. Pass to Achua. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Achua gets the bucket. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now Williams. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defense. They've given up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Van Vliet misses. for Chicago. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. LaVine gets the bucket.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They trail by 7. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's LaVine for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it, guarded by Vucevic. The 11-footer. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Ball finds Williams. The kick out to Ball. Fires for 3. Another shot. Pass to DeRozan. Fires in the triple. And the Bulls lead by 6.
DeRozan simply rises to the occasion with that huge shot.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Tries again. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play. When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for your home team.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
And Toronto calls time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so here is Toronto. Barnes. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play. Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back. And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play. And then, of course, they also need to foul. Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Ball. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Now here's LaVine. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big...
running. Yo, my mood is real rude. Show you what mobsters don't box my obliges. Every invitation of like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too, like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me. Females who's the is always the. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy, reach in your bag. I'm a leader at last. This a don you with.
I need a big, 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 big check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big everything I mean. Big mad cause they tryna do everything I did. I done paid big dues, now I'm making big moves. And now that's a big mood, had to step in big shoes. I don't guess they coming with a big make it. Wait, ayy, just like that. I like everything big, little fall back. His face and I like a laundromat. At first they wasn't answering, but now they calling back. But I get it, I've been too committed, I done got it lit. I like honeys and I like I'm blue, like I'm but it's red up under my shoes. You know what these is? Paid the fees when I pay my dues. I let's see the biz. Big bank, big cake, I'm a straight. Now I'm doing everything I know your can't. Yeah, I'm little, my potential 6A. And you know I'm tryna get paid, so I need a big, 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 big check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big everything I mean. Big mad cause they tryna do everything I did. I done paid big moves and now that's a big.
Such a big move.
That's not an N1.
I do what I do when I can do it, you know. NBA 2K
When I first found out that my new single Big in the NBA 2K22 soundtrack, I probably did something like, oh my goodness.
It's surreal. It's surreal. I can't even explain it. You know, I'm playing with Kyrie.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had. And we've got time.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Levine. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Hield. Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Duarte in at the 3. And for Chicago, Levine is out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 side.
Lonzo Ball.
And it's the Pacers' ball. 6-point game.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Duarte. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Halliburton against Vucevic.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
And it's Halliburton missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Here's Halliburton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Now here's Hield. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 5 on the clock.
In the first, 2 minutes.
Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Williams. The shot no good by Duarte. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays great, way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Here's Hield. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Ball finds Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So, timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Here's White, following the score by Miles Turner. Caruso, no good. Pass to Brogdon. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Stolen by Warren. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Rubio leading the charge. They get it back, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy? You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Turner. Down low, here's Warren, and that one drops for him.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Here's Green. The baseline J off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front. Well, some great players at the small forward position. Petit.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the...
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
Malcolm Brogdon.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Jackson. Ricky Rubio is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Warren, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Jackson passes to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Green. White bounce pass. Passes to Green. Outside White. Shoots over Brogdon. And it's White missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Pacers trail by 3. Stolen by Ball.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And the jam by LaVine.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here's Hield. Back to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Ball against Halliburton. The pass to Hield. He takes it in. Off on the layup.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. The Bulls leading by 7. Ball feeling it out a bit. LaVine finds Vucevic. LaVine's shot is off. Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Ball. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Warren. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Hield. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Halliburton. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball from long range. The shot misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Indiana with the change here too. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Caruso kicks to LaVine. Right side, Green. Clock at 6. Pass to White. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Caruso. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for Chicago, Kenny, what was your impression?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Lonzo Ball. DeRozan out there with Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Assist goes to Tyrese Halliburton.
And here's LaVine who brings it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pulls up, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead for Indiana. They've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Halliburton against Ball. Heel dishes to Smith. Second chance shot. That one goes in. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Williams. Back to LaVine. Launches it. Again, LaVine missing. Pacers trail by 5. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Thompson is checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for LaVine. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does. And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Indiana also making some changes. Jackson comes in for Buddy Hield. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Halliburton. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
He said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
1:15 left in the third. The drive by Rubio. Dishes it to Jackson. Back to Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. And the wide open shot from Warren. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
3.
Rubio's got 5 assists in the game. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From 10 feet out, here's Turner. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Rubio leading the charge. Jackson down low. Basket counts. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Caruso off target with that shot.
How about the smothering defense by Ricky Rubio? He's got terrific.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join it.
Hey, it's all about who's more.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Smith is out there with Jackson. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Duarte in at the small forward position.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Halliburton's checked in. Jackson down low. Vucevic defending. Pass to Brogdon. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton outside. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Pass Duarte. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
Boy, defensively, you want to take LaVine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And he makes that one. Duarte's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Caruso kicks to White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Some changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Hield comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Halliburton. To the right side. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And LaVine, here we go. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
LaVine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. And LaVine comes to help. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Hield with it. Williams picks him up. Smith dishes to Hield. A 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that is a big-time performer. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
LaVine finds Ball. Got it.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Just 5 on the clock. Ball from long range. The rebound by Turner. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith the pass to Hield. That shot off. Nice D from Levine. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Patrick Williams at the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraged?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Money still haunted. Took what we wanted. Bye, bye.